March 13th was the day that everything changed.
I remember being in my AP class and we were sitting there and a couple teachers came in and they were asking, oh, do you think we're going to go on break? Do you think we're just going to have an extended spring break?
Honestly, the first feeling I felt after watching that board meeting was kind of relief because it was a stressful time. It was during AP test time. I was a junior getting ready for state testing, and honestly I was like, oh, it's a 2-week break. This is so nice.
So much was going on, and then out of nowhere it just paused, and it was kind of scary, like not knowing when someone was going to press play again.
Slowly it started being more than 2 weeks, and that relief kind of turned a little bit to panic.
A lot of people lost their lives and it became something much bigger than we all thought it would be.
Starting my senior year on Zoom, it was a little disheartening.
It was a little bit more draining to be staring at a computer screen all day. The element of communication and being with your friends that we all love so much about school was taken away because everybody was in their rooms by themselves.
It was a long 9 months of no school, no seeing any friends, no seeing teachers, and I think people kind of forget that these teachers kind of are like our families. We spend so much time being on campus.
So when we finally received the word that we would be coming back in person for campus, everyone was excited, especially the students that chose hybrid learning.
It was such a good feeling to see people again and learn in person again and have that whole aspect of school that was taken away be brought back to us.
I was pretty excited to come back in campus to see my friends, to see my teachers, and overall just be in a better learning environment.
I appreciate the fact that our administrative team and our staff, they pushed for us to come back and they've made it safe. So I'm glad that that was an option for students.
My support system through the pandemic was definitely my family. A lot of it was my family, and teachers too. But it was difficult here and there because of, you don't have that routine, you don't have that schedule.
Sometimes when I really wasn't feeling like doing anything that day, my parents would help me, my friends would text me, we would FaceTime. Just being able to socialize really helped out.
It was definitely challenging, but it was a challenge that we overcame together as a Wolfpack.
A lot of students, staff, the community banded together and worked together to just kind of become a family. We have a saying here, Wolfpack means family, and I think through the pandemic we really learned the true meaning of that.
So some people believe that the class of 2021 is defined by the pandemic. I don't agree with that necessarily. While it is a big part of the class of 2021, I feel like the class of 2021 is more than just the pandemic itself.
I don't think you can let 1 year define a class. We've been a class for more than this year, and it didn't stop us from graduating. It definitely didn't stop us from having fun this year. You got to look back on our other 3 years. You got to look back 7th, 8th grade, even elementary school. We've been a class all before that, and I think, it doesn't stop just because we had one rough year.
But if anything, it shows the type of people that the class of 2021 include. We as a group were able to overcome this challenge and come together in times where it felt like we were all just alone.
We're so much more than just what the last 2 years were. With the last 17 to 18 years of our life, we are way more than what the pandemic has brought upon us.
Moving forward in life, I feel like this class will definitely be prepared better for obstacles coming in life.
Learning over Zoom was difficult, but it was also a great experience. And I say that because the world is always changing and things change, and you always have to know how to adapt.
To all of the adults and the staff and just everybody who worked so hard to get us here and to give us this graduation, I just want to say thank you very much, that your guys' hard work is not going unnoticed.
The pandemic has strengthened us. We have become more resilient, more adaptable, and even strong.
We made it through a whole pandemic. That's something that a lot of classes can't say that they've done. We're resilient, we're hardworking, and we know that in our time of need we can come together and get through anything.
You never really know what's going to come, and I think it's really important that as a class we take, and it's really showed us this year, that we take things as they come. Not everything's not rigid, things change a lot, and it's really important to just go with the ebbs and flow of life.
And I'm just excited to see what's next.